All right, to end our Unit 2, I want to bring you back to the basics of what I learned, and most likely your parents have learned how to multiply. And that is using multiplication the standard way. So let's begin. Remember, as we've been talking these previous lessons, 23 times 4 are considered factors, and 92 is a product. But also, we could say the fourth multiple of 23 is 92. So, therefore, 4 and 23 are factors of 92. Now, to multiply, we do 3 times 4 is 12. Put the 2, you carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, but don't forget to add on that 1 to get 9. So the product is 92. The fourth multiple of 23 is 92. The next one, we have 37 times 4. What is the fourth multiple of 37? Well, let's figure this out. 7 times 4, well, is 28. So you put the 8 and you carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus that 2 is 14. So the product is 148, or the fourth multiple of 37 is 148. All right, guys, this one's getting a little bit trickier now because we're doing double digit by double digit. So we could say 28 times 12 are the factors, and we need the product. Or, another way, like we've been learning, what is the 12th multiple of 28? Or you can even get crazier and say, what is the 28th multiple of 12? Well, let's ignore the 1 right now. Don't focus on the 1, just focus on this 2 first. 8 times 2 is 16. We put the 6 and we carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus that 1 is 5. All right, now I'm done using the 1s, which had a 2 in it. Now I need to go to the tens place. We are done using the 2. Get rid of what you carried over. Since we're done with the 1s place, I need to put a placeholder of a 0. Because I have no more 1s, I'm going into the tens. So I need to put a placeholder. Every time you need to do that when you're dealing with when you're multiplying multiple numbers. Now we can do this. 1 times that 8 is going to be 8. 1 times this 2 is going to be 2. These right here are called partial products. And what we always do with partial products is we add them. You always add on partial products. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 is 13, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we get a product of 336, or we could say the 12th multiple of 28 is 336, or we could say the 28th multiple of 12 is 336. The next one, 39 times 25, we need the product of those two factors, or what is the 25th multiple of 39, or the 39th multiple of 25. Well, let's begin. 9 times 5 is 45. We put the 5, we carry the 4. Then, remember, ignore the 2. 3 times 5 is 15, plus that 4 is 19. Now we're done with the 5. As soon as we're done with the 5, get rid of the number we carried over, but as soon as we're done with the 1s, that number that we just crossed out, we need to put a placeholder of a 0. Then we can go into the tens and go 2 times 9 is 18, carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 1 is 7. Remember, these are called partial products. What do we do with partial products? We add them. 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 7 is 9. So we have a product, 975, or the multiple of 25 and 39 is 975. But this is the step-by-step process of doing double digit by double digit. Did you hear about the rancher who had 97 cows in his fields? Solve the next two questions to get to the answer. 53 times 6. What's the product? And I want to see your work tomorrow. 29 times 32. What's the product? Remember to show those partial products when you bring in your work tomorrow. Did you hear about the rancher who had 97 cows in his fields? When he rounded them up, he had 100. Get it? Rounded. What do ranchers do with their cows? They need to round up. They need to gather them up. And then we had a little math in here because 97 to the nearest 10th place is 100. Have a good night.